ルブ、酒場、入港、食べた。原稿、ご飯、つまらなかった。そこそこ美味しかった。
連れ去った子供はどこへやった？何のために誘拐する？
So here's my main issue that I'm having right now with Ningen Fushin, okay? With adventures, blah, 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 okay? We're on episode number 9. We have 3 episodes left. We have 10, 11, and 12 left, okay? And the story behind the adventures, whatever, is the fact that these band of hooligans, right? This merry band of random adventurers got together and they're going to be the ones to save the world. Well, I don't think we're going to get to a perilous threat that they're going to have to save the world from in 3 episodes. It's highly doubtful, especially because we just introduced a brand new threat or a brand new bounty in the 𝐒𝐴𝐵𝐵𝐵. Now, I'm completely okay with an anime exploring a different route, a different story, a different event, a different enemy, a different threat. That is all cool. But we have to operate on realism, and the realistic fact is this specific anime here is highly likely to not get a season 2, okay? And if it does, cool. I am more than happy to be surprised. There is a ton of mid-anime that I very much enjoy. This year we're getting In Another World with a Smartphone season 2. So there's a ton of anime that I thought would never see the light of day as far as a season 2, and some have taken 6-10 years to even get one. So I'm not saying it's impossible, but operating on the thought that there won't be a season 2, it's likely we're going to end this season with the promise of adventurers getting together to save the world not even happening. And that kind of really just sucks. But moving on from that, I know you're not here to get my overall thoughts on the anime. I just wanted to share that just to let you know kind of like the disappointment. And basically, I've been like on this trajectory with this anime to where I was like, wow, this is something really special, to like, wow, this is awful, to this is kind of okay, and this is back to awful. And it just, I've said this about a couple of different anime this season so far, and this is just one of those ones that it just has a loss of identity, and I know I mentioned it before when I was like, oh, are they in the future? Are they in the past? Do they have technology? Are they in the Stone Age? What the hell's going on here? And I was like, there's a loss of identity here, and I just really think that this anime is really dealing with this identity crisis of what it's really trying to convey with us. If you were just trying to convey 4 goofballs going on a bunch of different adventures, then don't have this hierarchy of threat that is out there, right? You can't say, my mission is to destroy the Demon Lord, and then show us, you and your party, right? Not you specifically, but like the characters, right? You can't say the character's mission is to go defeat the Demon Lord, and they're on their way to defeat the Demon Lord, but then they go south the opposite way of the Demon Lord, and they are cooking, gambling, and doing shenanigans, right? Like, that's a different show. At that point, don't mention the Demon Lord. Just say, hey, these group of adventurers are going to another party, and then you just have it happen. So I just think there's a loss of identity here. All right, with that aside, episode number 9, there's a few things. We start off with Old Man Bond. Once again, Old Man Bond becoming the annoying boy, girl, whatever the hell he is at this point. He becomes the they. And they're meeting with some green-haired reporter lady. There's some news coming out there about a stepping man in this episode. That's the theme, is there's a huge looming threat out there, okay? Zem, he gets drunk and he finds some lost girl. She almost gets kidnapped. They try to kidnap her. He saves her. We find out that her mom was investigating the stepping man. Her mom's in the hospital now. They take on a bounty, find a guy. This guy points them to another guy. That guy points them back to the reporter. They suspect now that the reporter's actually the kidnapper. Don't know what the hell she's doing, kidnapping a bunch of children. Why would you do that? So weird. Regardless, they call her out. She's in fact a stepping man. She boils through the roof. We don't know exactly what's driving it. What is she doing with this children? Very weird, very creepy stuff. And that's kind of where the episode ends, is them just being surprised that, yeah, they figured it out, and the green-haired reporter lady is in fact this stepping man person. that they encountered. And again, let me make this very clear. I don't think this is a bad story. I think this is actually a pretty interesting story. I think it's a cool little story that they have here. Again, I'm just constantly reminded at the fact that we have 3 episodes left, okay? And we're not going to get any resolution to anything that they have here. We're not going to get any kind of clear ending to the story. And we might never get it, unless they get a season 2 for some odd reason. But I don't see this anime anywhere on Twitter, I don't see any best girl top 30s, any best boy top 30s, from Crunchyroll or Anime List or anything that shows anybody on this anime. So I'm thinking this is a dead on arrival anime. I think that myself and whoever else is covering this on YouTube and other platforms are the one kind of keeping this one alive, as well as you guys, who are watching it and commenting on Crunchyroll or whatever various sites you might be on. I'm there too. So, I just don't know. I'm just reminded of that. So I'm conflicted, as I don't think the storyline's bad. I think the storyline, I would have much rather have seen this storyline that they're doing now versus the one that we got with the tiger dude and stuff. I think that was stupid. I didn't really like that one at all. But that's kind of where my thought process is. So let me know what you think. I know I go in on this. I don't mean to be negative. It's just like, if I didn't choose this to review every week, I would just drop it at this point and just be like, you know what? I'll just pick this up when I'm desperate to watch something, and I'll just binge watch it all at once. Like, I think last night or the night before last, I was watching some anime called what was it called? What was it called? Radiant something. Repeat something. I don't know. Rewind. Was it Rewind? I can't remember. I was watching some rando anime, and I rewatched it in, like, I watched it in, like, one sitting, basically. Like, I was like, I didn't feel like playing any games, and it was called Rewrite. The anime was called Rewrite, okay? And it has 2 seasons, and I watched 1 season, and it was okay, and then they made a season 2 for no reason, but it had a decent ending. And I think this would be one of those situations to where I would just rewatch this at some point and be like, oh, maybe it was, worth whatever. So let me know your guys' thoughts. I went in hard. Just let me know. All right. Appreciate you guys being here every single week. Talk to you guys in the comments. Peace out.